Hi, this is KUngFUandroid, and today on Kerbal Space Station, Kerbal Space Program, I am playing a new save that I've brought up to approximately the place where I was before. I've actually surpassed my previous one by a couple stages, by a couple spots on the tech tree. So I wanted to bring you guys up to speed on that. I got my external fuel ducts, which I really wanted, and I also got my solar panels. I believe I had lost some research, and it was making it exceedingly difficult to advance. So I went ahead and started over, and I have moved up a lot more quickly this time. And it's basically because I'm using quick saves and quick loads and not allowing the flight just to die off. So that's what we're gonna do from now on, I suppose. So I got this set up as asparagus staging, and we have this as our first stage, feeding into the second, feeding into the third, fourth, in the on in there a little bit, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, I think. And this is the ninth, feeding into the 10th. So, but it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stages. Yeah, which is a lot. That is quite a bit. And I'm not sure, it is probably because of me. Really, I don't believe I'm that efficient at this. So maybe that's why I have to have so many stages and so much fuel. We're set up here. I'm going to turn on SAS, throttle up, and fire in 3, 2, 1, 0. There we go. Now this asparagus staging is pretty interesting. All the rockets are firing off of the fuel from these two. These are just ghost levels. Once these two empty out and flame out, you'll be able to tell which ones they are. See, there they are, going dark there, and then I'll stage, hit my space bar, and they'll drop off. The rest will look full again. These two are bleeding off rather quickly because they're feeding the rest of them. Again, the rest of these are ghost levels. Once these two empty out and then flame out, we'll see again. See where they at. That one and the opposite. We'll stage those, and these will look full again. And they'll continue on that way until I've made my way through all of them. That's it for asparagus staging. That's how it works, and we have all these to work through to get done with it. I got the solar panels on top for electricity, because that's one of my limitations when I go to the moon. There's another stage going. And I have a really wide lander with a whole bunch of legs because I can't land worth a darn. One moment. Now I'm back. We're coming up on our next stage. They've just flamed out, so I'll drop them off. We're down to 5 rockets. We're just over 200 meters per second from Kerbal, and we're just over 17. I'm not going to begin my rotation until 20 or maybe even 25 because of the speed that I need to reach orbit. I'm not sure whether it's because I've started out so underpowered. I need the next level engines, I believe. If I were to take the ones that didn't gimbal, I'm going to start my rotation now. If I was to take the ones that didn't gimbal, I would have a little bit more thrust. And this may be a little easier. Let's see, we've got 2 more getting ready to drop out. Let's swap over. See, our apoapsis isn't all that great yet. Let's bring up our stuff. And we appear to be doing fairly well, though. Our speed's good. Our apoapsis isn't running away, but we're not running up on it. It's still gaining, though. As far as those seconds, we're right at 48 seconds. That seems to be really good. I'm gonna drop down once I get to probably somewhere between 80 and 90 thousand meters, and that ought to be pretty good. Let's see if I can level out that ball. I know it doesn't mean nothing. It just means the ship's rotated just a tiny bit, which really doesn't mean a thing. Now I've started it rocking. Quit fussing. That ain't. I shouldn't be doing that. That's my landing gear. It always starts out on, but it's never on. I got lights hidden away. They've clipped into the. You can see them come on a little bit. They've clipped into the engines. So I got landing lights on there. There's my landing gear. I'll pop her out. Pop her back. Oop. Staging. Now let's take a look at. Oop. Just in time. Caught it right at 100. Wanted to be between 80 and 90, but that's alright. I'm going to have to face down a little bit to try and prevent it from getting too much higher, which is good. Bringing her back down. Not too fast. So I'm working on circularizing my orbit. That word is hard for me for some reason. We're right on the line though, so we're doing real good. That's going down slow. That's good. I'm gonna back off my downward trajectory a little bit. Maybe I can stop climbing on the apoapsis so fast until my speed increases. Just dropping a little slower. Maybe if I get right on the horizon on the nav ball. Nope. Yeah, no, it's climbing now. I'm still gaining on the apoapsis because my speed isn't quite there yet. Got plenty of fuel right at the moment. Let's take a look at that. See, still, since it's been firing since launch, and still it's still over half with fuel, so we're good there. Still crawling up on our apoapsis, only 17 seconds away. But it's rising too. I'm going to go ahead and raise my nose up a little more to keep it from passing us. Try and keep it in front of me. There we go. We've stabilized at about 10 seconds. But our altitude is climbing. So, and our speed's going up. So that's all good. That's all very stable. We should end up with a very round Oh, it's starting to run away from us. Our speed's getting up there. And try and keep it down. We're at 15 seconds. 14 again. Let's see. Trying to keep it really close to us. That's pretty good. It's starting to run away again. Our speed's increasing. That's why. And let's see. We should be getting into an orbit fairly quick here. Uh-oh. Oh no, our engines are still going. I just pointed down too far. Oh, there we go. That's coming up quickly. And that's 102, 107. Very round orbit. Very nice. Okay, where is our target? Right there is our target. So we need to warp up. I think we've done well as far as our fuel. Let me look at that. I'll put our target right there. I don't know, you can hear me mashing on the keys. Slam, 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 slam. And we're doing okay on the fuel. I'll go ahead and rotate around. Face at the moon. At moon. There we go. That ought to get us there. I'm running into the same situation I run into most of the time. And that's because, I think it's because of our tank size. Trying to get to the moon with enough fuel to land and get back. And if I do it all perfect, I can do it. If I'm off at all though, it doesn't work very well. Right now I'm burning to the moon. I've showed you guys how I line that up, and then you just seen me do it. If I can see across the horizon to the moon, then I need to burn at the moon, and that's how I get there. And there we go. I have me a encounter with the moon. I've used a considerable amount of fuel. If I can, I don't see an apoapsis, so maybe I'm gonna run into it. That would be cool. Let's see what we got. Yep, I have an encounter. So I will... Ooh. Let's do a quick save here. And I'll lower my... altitude, 39,000 feet, 500 meters per second. Oh, I'm facing right at it. Here I come. Throttle up, spin her around, and oh, I guess that considers us to be in orbit. Just trying to bleed off some of my speed before we get too low. Don't want to bleed off too much though and waste my fuel. And that could be part of what I need to learn is how to land efficiently. Okay, we're back over. We're under 10,000. We're over 400 meters per second. We're close to 500. So I'm going to try and get rid of some of that, but that's all taking fuel too. And we're still 87,000 meters above the planet. okay. I'm going to change the way I'm facing a little bit. And go down. Coming down under 35,000. Down to 18,000. Back up over 400 meters per second. And try and get rid of that speed. We seem to have a pretty much vertical velocity though, which is nice. Okay, I'm going to try to go drop down a little farther. It is dark. We're down to 7,000. Let's turn on the lights. Got my lights on. You can just barely see the flicker of them. When we get close to the ground, you'll see them. Okay, we're at 5,000 meters. Still can't see the ground, but I want to get my speed down pretty low. There we go. Try and keep it. Down around 9. So my landing gear, put out my landing gear. So my landing gear can catch us. So I'm trying to do it all in one shot here. And we'll see how well I do. We're at 4,000 meters. I'll cut the engines until, lights are shining on the ground. Get her down below 9. There we go. Uh-oh. Drifting. Trying to keep the drift down. Get ready to cut my engines. And this is why I got it such a wide base. Let's see, is that going to be too fast? No. Uh-oh, no. Oh, wow. We are... Oh! Quick save. Quick load. Okay, we were going into a deep hole. I will come back when we're close again. Coming in hot. Oh no. Where do I need to go? That way. Come on, let's go. Down. Not too hard. Let's try and lose our vertical speed without taking out too much of our, or lose the horizontal speed. Let's see. Alright, we made it down. Let's do our research. There we go. 100. 40, 100. That's how you do it. Now let's figure out how to get back. I absolutely cannot leave from this side. I'm gonna have to burn to my 90, I think. So I'm gonna throttle up, tip her over to the 90, and hopefully There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's drifting around. Oh, turned off SAS. There, that makes it a lot easier. Let's see, what am I doing? Okay. Now I should get a... There we go. Wow. Okay. It's a little fast pace. I still haven't left orbit yet. I must be a little close. Okay, the trick is to get that down low enough. So I'm going to have to be on my apoapsis to do that. Oh wow. Okay, I've just made it. There we go. Now I can speed up again. Let's get up to 1,000. Let's see how close to the apoapsis am I going to be. I really want to be right on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do a full warp. There we go. Gotta get on my... Oh. Shoot. I didn't have any energy, so I'm having to waste my energy just to turn the ship. Alright, let's see, will it get low enough? Will it get low enough? 400,000. There we go. Ah, thank goodness. We are going... we have 11 and 13 left. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, coming in for a landing. Okay, we've dropped down to 1 warp because we're getting ready to enter in the atmosphere. Just a second. Okay, and we can't see nothing. I'm going to go ahead and deploy my chutes. There's our re-entry effects. See if we can't get her spun around. Oh, she's spinning around on her own. There we go. We got our chutes out. Wow. That is a lot of re-entry effect. Turning off my SAS. It's got ultrasound. What is it? Not ultrasound. Supersonic effects. We did have. It appears that everything is working pretty good. Let me just go ahead and bleed off the rest of my fuel. Got my light on. I'm gonna warp for a little bit. I'm risking a lot here. There we go. Chutes deployed, so we're 500 over. So at 23, and we're doing 7.9, which is really good. So about 2300 we'll land. There's 26, 25, 24. There's 23 on the side of a hill. Alright, I'm not going to risk anything. I'm pulling everything back. I know I could have gotten more out of it, but I get all I've been doing is get what I can and then go back. I got 216 from that trip, which gives me a total of 468. Yeah, let's spend some experience. Spend some science. What do we got? We could go with heavier rocketry. What's this one? Advanced construction. Structural fuselage. Rockomax brand coupler. I already have couplers. Let's see what else we got. We could do some plane stuff. That'd be cool. These are only 90 each, so I could do 4 of them. And that's the Delta Wing. Delta Deluxe Winglet. What do I got here? What's this? Tail fin, swept wing. Small control surface, tail connector, standard control surface. We got a basic jet engine, a jet fuselage, jet fuel, and a radial air intake. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, the winglet, the advanced stabilizer, the cockpit, Mach 2 cockpit, and the Probodobodyne okay, TO level probe core. Oh, it's a probe core. Okay. Then we could go for stairs or a thermometer for more science, or landing gear. Okay. I think we're going to do landing gear, the aerodynamics. I don't know about that. I can do 2, 3 more things. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I think this one. Now these are all too expensive. 160. I could do one of these. And actually, the Delta Wing and the circular intake, the engine nacelle, and the radial engine body. The Delta Wing, though, I could do that. Let's see. What are these? Toroidal fuel tank, stack decoupler, another stack decoupler, liquid fueled engine. That's fuel tank, RCS fuel tank. Rechargeable batteries, photovoltaic cells, more solar panels. Press mat barometer, a device to measuring the local atmosphere. Oh, more science. Void if exposed to air. I think that's more science. Landing strut and parachute. We're going to get the Delta Wing. Alright, next time I think we're going to fly. We're going to try to make a SSTO. I think that's called. Single stage to orbit. That's it for now. Kung Fu out.